All right, guys, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Melissa Shaver. We have some new people, and that's super exciting to have you on with us. So, welcome. We are doing our Tuesday night team trainings, and tonight I'm really thrilled with some of the things that we're going to be discussing. We're going to talk through our November incentives. It's really important that you understand these incentives as well as that you share these with your level ones and with your teams. Everything that we do here of training you, the desire is, number one, you have your teams on these calls, but number two, you continue to share this conversation with your teams throughout the week so that they are fully informed. So we're all kind of those mouthpieces into our different teams. And then we're also going to be talking about something that's been highly successful with one of our ambassadors as she's really growing her team. She's going to share about that later tonight as well. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Michelle Harrell. If you don't know Michelle, she is one of our Emerald ambassadors. Many of you, I would think, on this call do know who she is, but we're going to hand it over and she's going to share about November incentives. I can't hear you. Hang on. Let me unmute you. Okay, you go.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm nervous about sharing the incentives tonight. I really tried to wrap my head around being able to explain them. So I hope you get them. And if you'll bear with me, I'm actually, because I'm a visual gal, I speak in parables and I'm visual, as you know. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share a couple of graphics so that when you hear me talking about it, you see the numbers. So let me do that and try to do it quickly so that, can you all see? I know it's small. I wonder if I can make it bigger.
Yeah, we can see it. And yeah, just expand it. There you go.
That'll have to do with our time constraints here tonight. But let's just kind of start through a couple of things. Some of them are going to be easy. It's going to be easy to understand. The poinsettia incentive, you guys, is humongous. We've been getting, with this month for November, unlike other months, you actually earn points. You get point value for a $99 welcome pack. Previously, that has only been where you get a monetary bonus. If you sign somebody with a $99 welcome pack, you get a bonus. If you sign somebody with a $199 welcome pack, you got a bonus as well as pay points. So when you're looking at your pay points, that's making your check go up even more. Because remember, a pay point is worth what? It's been about $3 a little bit more lately. So you've been getting those pay points on those, and the level 1 to 3, that was 5 pay points. So what's really cool this month is you're getting that on the $99 welcome pack as well. And you know, some of you all have been awesome about getting people to sign with the $199 because there's such a great value with all the products that come with that. But sometimes we all know some people only want to commit to that $99 welcome pack. And we have a lot to be grateful for this November in the fact that it won't matter which one they're getting this month. Now remember, the $199 does have a lot of products for a great price, but that $99 one is a special one this month. So that poinsettia incentive is a big one. That's one of the incentives. You've also got your shop, set, and ship. That is getting free shipping for subscriptions of 130 PV that you have for this month, and that's been going on. So that was last month as well, but that's continuing on, getting that free shipping. And for some of us in some states, that shipping, I mean, that starts adding up. So I mean, that's a really big thing. If just, you know, even adding an extra vitamin to your thing, you end up getting product versus paying that shipping. So keep that in mind. Before I get into the re-rank and the new rank bonus, do want to mention, because it's not really an incentive, but it is. If you haven't already gone into your back office today, you'll see that that perks dashboard has now gone live. And there you can see how many points you're giving. And I know on Melissa's page, on Passionate Pursuit, as well as Campaigners page, and maybe some of your other leaders' pages, people have posted what the perks bonuses are. But you'll be able to see how you can earn. You can even see what products you can begin to earn with that. So that's a really fun thing just to go in and see on your own dashboard. So let's move into the re-rank and then new rank bonus. And this is the part where we're going to spend actually most of our time, because this is a big piece in trying to wrap your head around what exactly these meaning. I've got a couple of examples. So when there's these are going to be based on what your paid rank for September was. So whatever you had in September, if you have not ranked back up to that, and you rank up to what your September rank was, there will be a re-rank bonus. Let me back up a little bit more. No, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the re-rank one first. No, I'm not. I'm going to do rank. If you have never hit that rank, you are going to get that bonus as well as a re-rank bonus. So this is where I'm visual and you need some examples. I need examples. So let's just say, and I wrote down a couple of examples. Let's just say that your highest rank ever was that you've ever achieved was Ruby. But in September, you ranked only to Senior Gold. Your points fell down a little bit. You only got to Senior Gold. In October, you got to Gold. So what that means is in November, if you once again hit Senior Gold, you're going to get that 175 bonus. Now, let's do another example so that you get this. Because remember, you have to re-hit the rank that you had. Now, you can surpass it, but you have to hit that rank that you had in September. So, for this example, let's say your highest achieved was Ruby. At September, you hit Senior Gold. October, you hit Silver. In November, you hit Gold. So you've come back up, but you're not quite to Senior Gold. There's no re-rank bonus for that one. You have to achieve, at least at minimum, what you achieved in September to get that re-rank bonus, if that makes sense. So, but you could achieve, let's say with this example, you achieved, you did get back to that Senior Gold, and then you hit Ruby, then you're going to get the re-rank bonus for the Senior Gold, but you're also going to get the ranking bonus for Ruby. You can get back up to that. It's going to build up. And I don't have that written out for you, so hopefully you're tracking with me. But I just wanted you to understand the highest for the re-rank bonus. The re-rank bonus is based on what you had in September. As your paid as rank. So let me go to, so these are your re-rank bonuses. So it's Silver. If you've been Silver before, but you've fallen under, let's say you have, to hit Silver, remember you have to have 3 qualified ambassadors being commission qualified or having a welcome pack that particular month. But for, let's just say 3, go back to just being 3 commission qualified being 100 PV coming through their back office. And that, so you had 3. Let's say that last month, only 2 of your ambassadors qualified. And one of them's not coming back. To hit silver again, you're going to have to once again have 3. So that means you're going to need to sign. Once your 2 that were qualified last month requalify, that means that their order comes through with 100 PV this month. And you get another ambassador with another level 1 with a welcome pack, then you will once again achieve silver, and you'll get that $50 bonus. Now, Super Silver will be included in the re-rank. So let's just kind of talk about that for a second. If you've ever gotten Super Silver, which is 50 points, it's kind of it wasn't a rank, and it now is. I don't know how official, or if it's just corporate being super nice to us all the time now and giving us this. Melissa may know better on that, but that is included. So if you've ever achieved prior to September Super Silver, but then you don't have 50 points anymore, you can actually re-achieve that and earn that $75 bonus. Now, if you've never achieved Super Silver, and for the first time you get it in November, you're going to get, and it's not listed on, you're not going to see it here because it's a rank bonus that we see in the commission setup, but you're going to get $150 Super Silver incentive, and you're going to get that $75 bonus. So that's why I want to go ahead and go to this next. Let me go to this next one. Well, let me see how this one is. Okay, you guys see this one. For the first time rank bonuses, and that's why, guys, this is so huge. The amount of money for these bonuses, the fact that you're getting a re-rank bonus to begin with is huge. Because we've already earned a bonus before in the past. Once you've achieved that, they're giving you another chance to earn a bonus on this. So again, for the re-ranks, it has to be what it was based off for where your paid rank was in September. Now, these are the first time rank bonuses. If you have never achieved silver, normally silver is just a $100 bonus, but they're giving us the benefit of those re-ranks as well. They're kind of tying it all in together. So now silver for this month, if you get your 3 qualified ambassadors, you're getting $150 as a bonus. Super Silver, with the amount I told you a minute ago, the 150 plus the 75, you're now getting $225, and you can read through these. Now, what I want you to understand is that this amount of money is the bonus money. This is not even including your pay points that you're going to get. Because at silver, that's 3 ambassadors. They're all level 1s. That's going to be 15 pay points. So you're going to be getting pay points on that. You know, at gold, that's 100 pay points. So, and remember, those are about, let's just say on average, $3 a piece. That is adding into that. Plus, as you have people on your team signing up and they're getting those welcome packs, you're also getting those business building bonuses. So you're getting, like, say you don't have any ambassadors in this month, you get 3. That's $150 plus those business building bonuses, even those $99 ones, that's basically a $25 bonus for each of them. So there's $75. 15 pay points at $3, that's another $45. So I do have a graphic that kind of shows. Yes, so at silver, that's $270 right there. Now you say, okay, but what's that first 30 days? Well, you get an extra bonus. If you fast start silver, which means in your first 30 days of being an ambassador, if you get your 3 ambassadors, you get an extra bonus of $100. So that $270 now becomes $370. If you joined us today and within the next 14 days, you get your 3 ambassadors and you hit silver, that's an added $100. That's a extra $100 bonus for fast start silver. I think it has a different name, but now hitting silver is $470. So I'm hoping this makes sense, but I want you to understand the value of this money. Now, my time is short. Am I to my 10 minutes yet? I am. Then I'm going to go. And we'll count on that. You guys, the only thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to pull up the calendar. The calendar this month that Melissa and I kind of put together has an IPA challenge, an intentional productive activity that or income producing activity, whichever way you want to term it, for every week, which is basically helping you walk through what you should be doing anyway if you're wanting to build a business. It's just kind of tracking you with a way of being productive with your time and your reach outs. All of those income producing activities are leading into an event each week. So you've got your top of the hour sharing health testimonies this Friday. The following week, there is a sip and share online. The following after that, there's a business building activity. So all of those IPA challenges you're seeing, you are getting to funnel those into an event where they can build belief and they can get excited and come alongside and hear what this company is doing and how it's affecting our lives. So that's all I have to say. I'm sorry if I went over. Back to you, Melissa.
Okay, can you unshare us real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so real quick, I just want to see if you can raise your hand. How many of you on the call right now are working to get your first 3 ambassadors? You're working towards silver. Anybody on here working? Everybody here is a silver?
Nope.
Who's a no? Sandra? Okay.
I can't find how I raise my hand.
That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Are you on your phone? I'm not quite sure, but I'm glad that you spoke out. So that's awesome. Let's see. Kayla, are you silver at this point? I can't see your little face. Okay, perfect. How many of you are working towards super silver? So you're okay. I've got McCall and Stacy are working towards super silver. And then everyone else on here, are you working towards gold and senior gold? Okay, we've got a lot of golds. Okay, and senior gold. This is what I want you to hear from what you just heard Michelle say. First of all, your fast start silver. So you or anyone on your team that you just brought in and they're still in their first 30 days. I really want you to hear this. That's fast start silver is so achievable, but it does have to be $199 welcome packs. So fast starts have to be $199 welcome packs, okay, for your first 3. So I want you to hear that. This month, outside of fast start silver, this month is your month. If you are looking to go super silver, which is 50 points. Now, if you're currently silver, lots of y'all are already there and you're moving towards super silver, that's only 7 more people. Your goal for November should be 7. And this is why, because this is your only month that 99 welcome packs or 199 welcome packs give you 5 points, which means that you can be super silver within that month. You don't have to wait until the next month. Because if you do 99 welcome packs, you get 0 points and they have to qualify the following month. But if you do it all this month, you literally will promote this month. Does that make sense? So for all of you that are super silver and you're going towards gold, that is 100 points. That's about 20 people in your first 3 levels, okay? So it's not just you inviting people to join. It's also your level 1s and your level 2s. You get to do it with everybody. But this month is your month to really look at how many you would like to recruit, as well as how many people on your team, maybe they want to go silver. They want to get 3 people this month. This is your month to do it, because this is your month that you literally can go gold within the same month. Does that make sense, guys? So I want you to understand the fullness of this incredible incentive and what it can do for growing your business and promoting you and getting these bonuses. Okay. Michelle, did you have something you want to say towards that? I saw you
Just
lean
one last
in.
thing.
Yeah.
Remember, as Melissa said, and I'm glad she brought that up about you helping those people underneath you, corporate's also giving you a financial bonus for helping the people underneath you. So it's a complete win-win. So I just wanted to mention, not forgetting that you actually, if you're helping your level ones, you're going to get a bonus as well.
Yeah, which is incredible, guys. I will just share with you super quick. I think I got $700 last month in bonuses just because I helped my level ones. So $700. So it's a really big deal of you reaching out and helping and serving your people. So with that, I'm going to actually move us over to Jody Gunn. I'm going to introduce Jody. Jody is, I'm going to say Maryland. Jody, where are you, child? Is it Maryland? Yay, me. She tells me it 100 times. I don't know why I can't get it right. And she is, let's see, my level 3. Actually, she works with me as a level 2, but she has been highly successful with using samples. She does a sample kind of system that she's gotten herself into. If you've noticed with Jody, she was one of our top 3 leaders for October. So congratulations to you for that. So was Michelle, who is on the line with us, and Diana. I don't think she's with us tonight. Those were our top 3 in all of our team. But she has seen the best success with samples. So I've asked her tonight to kind of share with you and encourage you with how she has set up her system. And I also wanted her to share a little bit about her health story as well. So Jody, I'm going to hand it over to you. Perfect.
Hi, everybody. I'm really excited to be able to do this tonight and share with you. And I just wanted to let you know my story. I've been an silver ambassador since March, but I've been using the product since September of 2016. And I was really a lover of ProBio. Like, that was my thing. That was really all I wanted to take. And I was very consistent with that. And so I noticed in a really short period of time that my stomach was better. I was one of those people that didn't want to go out to eat with anybody because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it through the meal without having to head to the bathroom. And already, had my little med kit ready with me at all times. And so, if you have those issues, it's not very fun. And so then what I decided to do, it was the summer of 2017, I decided to add Mega X and X Factor, and I used them exclusively, those 3. And then I came around to the spring allergy season, and all of a sudden I didn't need to take Claritin or Zyrtec every day, didn't need to take Singulair every day, didn't need my inhaler, and I just had that for emergencies. But it was just like, I'm not gonna say anymore, wow, my allergies aren't getting worse every year. You know how you hear people say that all the time. Oh, I'm getting older, my allergies are getting worse, or I didn't have allergies till I got older, or whatever. And now I can really say these supplements are helping me. So, and this summer, I think I only maybe bought 1 box of allergy medicine just to have. I didn't need it. So that was awesome as well. And my husband's had the same experience with his allergies, and he's taking those same 3 products and not a whole lot beyond that, but that's what he's experienced. The other thing is, now though, I take almost all the products, and so experiencing energy level increase, brain function is better. What else? Oh, blood sugar cravings, all those things are more under control, which is awesome. And then I recently started exercising more regularly. I'm one of those people that, yeah, I can walk as much as I want, but it's not heavy duty enough exercise for me to really get my heart rate up there. And so swimming has always been that thing for me. So I started swimming 3 days a week, and I noticed that, wow, all of a sudden I had more focus and my stress level came down because I was actually moving my body more. Do you know what I mean? And so I think that's helped me then in my business. I've been able to really focus. Like when I work on my business, I'm able to get it done and stop, fretting about it and wringing my hands like, ooh, can I get it done? And then I spend a whole day and I don't really do anything. And so that's been great to be able to do that. The other thing I've been doing is I've been taking active and sitting it by the pool and drinking it through my actual workout. And I do not get sore. And I ran out last week and it has not been as pretty this week. It really does help. And let's see. So one of the changes, I guess, that I made then in the last few months was that I added this whole idea of giving out samples. Before I would give a sample out and I would kind of just like drop and run, oh, try this, and then just kind of run away and not do the follow-up. And Melissa and Tori, they challenged me. I went to a church conference and it was like, you have to give out 10. You have to give out 10. And it was like, I had to like follow people around at my conference. And I knew a lot of people there, thank goodness, but you still have to like, you're reaching out to people. And so anyway, it was a little unnerving at first, but once I started doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, now I have an excuse to call them or to text them or to message them. And I felt kind of weird about calling them before if I hadn't given them anything. So for me, it's been really, really helpful. Had a family reunion, did the same thing, gave out 10, followed up. I'm still following up with some of those people. Like, how the follow-up really does matter. Like when Michelle, Melissa, and everybody says, the follow-up is so important. I mean, some of these people I followed up 5 times, 7 times, 12 times, whatever, just to finally get them to make a decision. Well, finally to actually try the product. So sometimes it's like, it takes them forever to get there. And then they actually decide to do something. So with some people, I have been able to get an ambassador. With other people, it's been more about, well, I tried Slim, that's what I want to buy, or I tried Active, that's what I want to buy. And I just decided that, okay, I'm glad I have a customer then. So what that's enabled me to do then is I have consistently had 500 PV for, well, even before I started samples, but that's been one of my goals, because of course at 500 PV we get 25% on those orders. And so I have about 16 people that consistently order, and was able to get to 1,000. So, you know what I mean? It does add up. So if you're adding 2 to 3 people to 4 people, even for the, even for customers, it doesn't hurt you, because eventually those people move into being ambassadors if they really love the product that much anyway. So I'd rather have them on the product than to wait around, because the other thing that happens is they'll go looking for products somewhere else, and we can't really afford to have that happen. And so I guess one of the key things then was I gave them out in person. I talked to these people face to face, which I didn't really think about when I was doing it, but I'm realizing that that was really an important piece of it. And then, like I've said, follow up. And let's see if there was anything else. I have mailed some out to people too. We do have a system that we could use, and I haven't really figured that out totally, but some of these people are family, so it just gives me a good excuse to send them some in the mail. And so I've been sending some out, and I did in the last week to some family that I saw in September, and followed up with them. But the follow-up is important, because if you don't do it, they lose the products, or like I said, they end up, buying something from somewhere else, which is not what we want. And I always trying to remember every time I'm following up. Now I'm like, okay, this product is going to help them. These products are going to help them. Like, this is about helping them. We want their health to be improved. And so I always have to remind them that, that's why I'm bugging them so much. And let's see, talked about PV. And, in terms of how to get the samples, we do have the system that we can use. I tend to what I do is I buy a combo. I usually buy combos every month, And if even if I still have slim left over, for example, I'll buy another combo, then I have extra, extra slim around, extra active around, whatever. So I always have some to give out. And I think if you can kind of make a commitment to yourself that, sometimes we might have to sacrifice our own slim to give out to somebody, because that's going to help you pay for your products. I've been able to pay for my Plexus products since almost a year ago now, which is huge, because you'll still continue to be able to take them. At least in my situation, that's what I had to do, because I knew I had to pay for them one way or another. So, because I was seeing too much success to not continue to take them. I think that's about it. Is there anything else?
No, that's awesome. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. We have a service guy coming here in the middle of the night to work on our heater. Sorry.
Oh, good God.
As
That's
soon
awful.
as I come on, he knocks on the door. Hang on 2 seconds.
Okay. I can't think of anything else. I don't know. Does anybody have any questions or anything? I don't know if she's going to be busy for a minute or not, but.
Wow, I am so sorry.
That's
Seriously, of all timing. Hold one dog. Okay, I'm going to say this real quick, and then we're going to get off. My big question was, one thing that you said, because I want people to hear this, is that you gave it out in person, which we don't all have that ability for some of our people, but we do have the ability because we have kids in school and we're on the soccer field and we go to basketball games and we have church events and we have play dates. My question for you, just super quick, is when you saw them face to face, like you said, the majority of those people you knew, you have a relationship.
Yeah.
Tell me what you said when you gave them the sample.
I basically just said, hey, I've been trying these products for a while now, and I just need a few people to give their opinion of the product. And would you be willing to try it?
Excellent.
And I'll follow up with you about it either while we're here at the conference, if you take it now, or, when we get home.
Excellent. Did everyone hear how easy that was? Hey, I've been trying some products. I love them. I'd love for you to sample it. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you think. If you will drink it, I'll give you a call in a couple of days, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Super, super easy and comfortable. This is what I would tell you. I just exactly repeated, maybe not exact words. What I want you to do, everybody is muted right now. I want you to say what you would say to somebody right now. I can't hear you. You say it. What would you say to somebody as you hand them a sample? I want to see your mouths moving.
I'd like you to try this because it's something I love, and I think it'll make a difference for you.
Guys, do you see what happens when you do that? This is my thing. I want you to start. Every time you listen to a training, every time that you hear someone say how easy it just was and how successful she's been, it's one thing for us to hear it and go, wow, that's great, that's good. It's another when you start practicing it. You need to practice your words. You need to practice what to say so that it just literally falls off your lips when you're with people and you don't have anxiety, because you basically have memorized it and it's become natural and comfortable. So I want you to start doing that with your accountability partner, in your accountability groups, in the mirror, while you're driving your car, so that what you're saying is your little elevator speech for handing out a sample and doing it. Now, one thing that she said was follow-up is everything. Some people, she did 5, 7, 12 follow-ups. Just this past month, we saw her add people to her team that were 7, 8, 9 time follow-ups. It was super cool to get to hear the testimony of that. This is what you can do in your follow-up. You can just touch base with them to see how they're doing, or if you saw that they had a great outing. That follow-up just reminds them, hey, I'm still here. You can send them a video whenever you're done with, like, you send it to them, you ask them what they thought about it. That's your first follow-up. Hey, what did you think about the drink? How did you love it? I'd love to hear what you think. Okay. Then you can send them a testimony. You can send them a video, the 6 women testimony stories, the opportunity. You can send them so many different things like that to follow up with them and check back in with them. You can just give them a phone call if you know them personally. Leave them a voicemail. Hey, thinking about you today. I hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, so you just keep following up. I want you to hear that because it's been key. And then one thing she said, and we're going to close, she reminded herself every single day, every time that she followed up, this is helping them. I believe without a doubt it has helped me, and it's going to help them. You have to remind yourself the whole reason that you were called into this business was to serve and to help other people so that they could have a lifestyle that is quality of life and quality of time with the people that they love and adore. And you are the messenger, right? So give yourself a pep talk every time before you give them a call or you message them. Pat yourself on the back, say, you're doing a great job, Melissa. You're doing this because you love people and you want to help them and you believe without a doubt this is their answer. And then you follow up. Okay, guys, I hope that this was good for you. I'm sorry we went a little bit over, and I'm so sorry that my little family went cray-cray. And y'all have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Michelle, for giving your
Thank
info
you.
too. Bye-bye, guys.